Good morning, students. How you all are? Hope you all are fine. And here we are back with our English class. Today is our first class of grammar. So before starting our grammar lessons, I would like to discuss few things with you. This year, as due to the COVID-19 situation, some of the chapters from your grammar is deleted, and after deletion, these are the chapters that we have to discuss, that we have to learn this year. The first chapter is tenses, then second chapter is models, third chapter subject and verb concord, that means subject and verb agreement. Fourth chapter reported speech, and fifth one determiners. So this year you have to go through all these 5 chapters, and for class 9th and 10th the grammar is for 10 numbers, and out of the question paper which is of 80 marks, grammar is of 10 questions. There will be 12 questions. All the 12 questions will be multiple choice or objective type, and out of those 12 questions you have to attempt only 10 questions, and those 10 questions will be in the form of jumbled sentences. जंबल सेंटेंसेस क्या होता है? इवन लास्ट में यू हैव सीन दैट एक सेंटेंस जो होता है उसको जंबल कर दिया जाता है. दैट मींस जो वर्ड्स है उसको पूरा अलग-अलग कर दिए जाते हैं, एंड व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू रीअरेंज दैट सेंटेंस. मींस सेंटेंस को अलग-अलग तरीके से तोड़ दिया जाता है और आपको उसको रीअरेंज करना रहता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड जंबल्ड सेंटेंस. देन नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन इज एरर डिटेक्शन. Error detection. This type of question also we have done in the last year. Error detection means a sentence will be given. You have to identify what is error in that sentence. So first type of question is jumbled sentences. Second type of question is error detection. And third type of question is close test. Close test बेसिकली क्या होता है? एक पैराग्राफ दिया होगा, उस पैराग्राफ में कुछ वर्ड्स जो है वो ओमिटेड होंगे, वहाँ पे ब्लैंक दिया होगा, उसके नीचे ऑप्शंस दिए होंगे, एंड फ्रॉम दैट ऑप्शन यू हैव टू फिल द पैराग्राफ. सो in this year you will be having these 3 kinds of question. First jumbled sentences. सेकेंड एरर डिटेक्शन, जिसमें एक सेंटेंस में एक एरर होगा और वो आपको आइडेंटिफाई करके उस एरर को रेक्टिफाई करके लिखना है. थर्ड विल बी क्लोज टेस्ट. दैट मींस एक पैराग्राफ रहेगा, उस पैराग्राफ में कुछ वर्ड्स जो होंगे वो ब्लैंक होंगे, एंड यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई द करेक्ट आंसर फ्रॉम द ऑप्शंस व्हिच वर गिवन बिलो. एंड दिस 3 टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन विल बी फ्रॉम द बैकग्राउंड टेंसेस, मॉडल्स, subject verb agreement, reported speech, and determiners. So clear with the syllabus and pattern of the questions. Clear, students? Okay. So students, the first topic from the grammar that we are going to discuss is determiners. Determiners. Try to understand one thing, that word determiner comes from word determine. Determine means कुछ चीज निर्धारित करना. So we will do one thing. First we will go for the definition, then we will discuss the meaning of it. Determiners These are words placed in front of a noun to make it clear what the noun refers to. Look carefully in this definition. You will come to know some few things which are very important related to determinants, and they are: first one, placed in front of noun. So try to understand that determinants are an introducing element for noun. Determinants are an introducing element for noun and always placed before a noun. So this thing is clear कि जो determinants है वो हमेशा noun से पहले आते हैं, and what is the reason they are there? This we will discuss now. What the noun refers to. This part of sentence means whether noun is singular or plural, or noun is countable or uncountable. So all those things are determined by determinants. So try to understand it one more time. Determinants are words that are used in front of noun to determine the noun. That means these determinants identify and determine that what noun is, that whether it is singular, plural, countable or uncountable. There are different kinds of determinants, and in this class or in this topic we will try to cover 6 important determinants, and they are: first one, articles. Articles that we are learning since class 3. Articles means a, and the. Then second, demonstrative. Even demonstrative determinants we are learning from a very small age. Demonstrative determinants क्या होते हैं? These are these, that, these, those. These are called demonstrative determinants. Next, possessive determinants. Possessive determinants means जो कि possession दिखाते हैं. That shows possession. For example, my pen. My is showing possession. Your book. So the word your is showing possession. So this kind of determinants are called possessive determinants. Then next, quantifiers. Quantifier means they say about the quantity of a thing. For example, I want some sugar. मुझे थोड़ा sugar चाहिए. I want a little sugar. I want little sugar which is very less in quantity. So those determinants which show the quantity of noun, they are quantifiers. Then next, numbers. I have one pen. I have one pen. So one, this is determining the noun pen. So numbers. Last one, distributive. Distributive means सबके, है ना? I am giving homework to each one of you. I am giving homework to each one of you. So you can see that it is a kind of distribution. So these kinds of determinants are called distributive determinants. So understood, students, that what is determinants and what are kinds of determinants? And next we will discuss about possessive determinants. Sometimes they are also called as possessive adjectives. Possessive. Possessive comes from the word possession. Possession means this belongs to me, है ना? This is my pen. So here the possessive determiner these shows possession which comes to me. Here I had made a table in which I had categorized as pronouns, possessive adjectives, possessive pronoun. I means first person. Mine. You means second person. Yours. He is third person. His. She is also third person. Hers. Its. We don't have. We. Ours. They. Theirs. So all these words comes under category of possessive determiners. Okay, we will also understand it by some example. This is her house. This is her house. House is our noun and we had used her possessive determiner to show possession. We can also write this sentence as this house is hers. One more time I will write this sentence and show it to you. If you will look at this example carefully, you can understand that her and hers both are possessive determiners which are used in different form, as it can be used as pronoun or it can be used as adjective, but both will determine the possession of noun house. Clear, students? So from here, students, we will start discussing about our first determiner. The first determiner that we are going to start today is article. Okay, article. Article is again divided in two parts. First is indefinite article. Indefinite article, there are two articles, a and and both this a and is used for something which is general. The second article is definite article. Definite मतलब clear, है ना? Only word the is definite article and the definite article the is used when something is particular. One more time I am repeating. The first determiner is article. Article is divided in two parts. First one is indefinite article. Indefinite मतलब general, जो clear नहीं है. And this one is a and. The second is definite. Definite means which is clear, which is particular. And only word the is considered as definite article. Now we will try to understand definite and indefinite article with the help of two examples. So now from these examples we will try to understand that why a and an is called indefinite article and the is called definite article. Look at the first sentence. Call a student. In this example, the word student is our noun and our noun is general. It is not definite. It is not definite means in this sentence मैं किसी भी बच्चे को बुला सकता हूँ. मैंने ये डिफिनेट नहीं किया है कि इसी बच्चे को बुलाना है. So that is the reason in the first sentence with noun student indefinite article a is used because in the first sentence student is general. Now carefully look at the second sentence. Call the student who is standing there. In this sentence, our noun student is particular means definite है कि मुझे उसी बच्चे को बुलाना है जो वहां पे खड़ा है. That is the reason in the second sentence I had used a definite article the because student is particular, that is definite. While at the first sentence student is not particular, it is general, it is not definite. So that is why I have used indefinite article a. So I hope here you have understood that what is difference between indefinite article a and an and definite article the. From very small class, we used to learn about the use of a and an. So in this class, I am not going to explain it in more detail. Just we will have a glimpse of it. Indefinite article a is used for all the consonant and an is used for all the words that starts with a vowel sound. Okay student, always remember that we have to look for vowel sound, not vowel. Here I have written two examples. He is a honest man. In this sentence, the word honest starts with word H. But if we look at the sound, it starts with honest, O. Emphasis is on O. तो जब भी कोई वर्ड होता है उसका फर्स्ट लेटर नहीं बट प्रोनाउंसिएशन जो होता है दैट वी हैव टू लुक. For example, one more time I am repeating. The word honest starts with like word H, but when we look at the pronunciation O, the first word is O. So we have to write he is an honest man because first word that we sound is O. Now look at the second example. He is going to a university. In this word, first word is U, which is a vowel, but pronunciation is U. Voice sound, है ना? That is the reason we have written A. So always remember student, don't just look the first word. Listen to the pronunciation and then decide when you have to use A and when you have to use L. Clear students? And now we will discuss that in what all circumstances we use indefinite article a and an. So first one, when used for the first time. When used for the first time. So just look at the first example. There was a man. The man was voice. In the first example, when man is used for first time, we have used a, and when man is used for second time, we have used the. It is because, try to understand, फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में जब हम मैन के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, देयर वाज अ मैन. मैन इज नॉट डेफिनेट, ही इज नॉट पर्टिकुलर बट जनरल. बट व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम मैन सेकंड टाइम, हियर मैन इज डेफिनेट. व्हिच मैन? दिस मैन. So students, always remember that when in a paragraph a noun comes for first time, we have to use a or an. Now look at the second point. To express quantity, I want a cup of tea. So here quantity is expressed. How much I want? A cup. So whenever we express quantity, we can use a or an. Third point, units of price, speed, etc. I want a kg of sugar. So look at this sentence. In place of 1 kg of sugar, we can say I want a kg of sugar. I want a liter of milk. In place of I want 1 liter of milk, we can use a. So first 3 points clear, students? Fourth point is to express frequency है ना, that means number of times. So I will give an example. Take medicine thrice a day. Thrice a day. So when we represent frequency, that means number of action, we can use a to express frequency. Okay students? Then fifth and last point is for a exclamatory sentence. Example, What a beautiful day. A beautiful day. So, in the fourth example, we had seen to express a frequency, we can use a or and in an exclamatory sentence to explain some expression, we can use a. So, this was all about use of article a and an. So students, today's class we can finish here. So we had discussed in today's class what is determiners, what are kinds of determiner. Then we had started first determiner, that is article. Again article was divided in two parts. One is definite article and indefinite article. So by today's class we had finished indefinite article, and in next class we will start from definite article and we will carry on the chapter. So students, it will be better for you that if you write all those points which we discussed today in your grammar copy, and as this year we don't have any particular grammar book, you can refer to the last year's grammar book, and apart from that I will be giving some worksheets for you.